You've just brought home the cutest, fluffiest cat bed money can buy. It's plush, it's cozy, it probably costs more than your own pillow. You set it down with pride, imagining your precious kitty curled up in luxury. And what does your cat do? They take one sniff, walk right past it, and plop themselves directly into an empty cardboard box. Or maybe they sprawl across your laptop keyboard right when you're trying to work. Perhaps they've claimed the clean laundry basket as their personal throne. Sound familiar? If you're a cat owner, you know this scene all too well. But here's the thing. There's actually fascinating science behind why cats are so ridiculously picky about where they sleep, and it has nothing to do with how much you spent on that fancy bed. Cats aren't just being dramatic when they reject your carefully chosen sleeping spots. They're following ancient instincts that have kept their species safe for thousands of years. First and foremost, comfort is king. Your cat is looking for the perfect combination of softness and support, which is why that pile of clean towels or your favorite sweater suddenly becomes irresistible. But comfort isn't just about fluffiness. Cats are hardwired to seek out safe spaces, places where they can rest without worrying about predators or threats. Even though your pampered house cat isn't exactly dodging lions in the savannah, those survival instincts are still humming away in the background. That's why you'll often find your kitty squeezing into tight spaces like boxes, drawers, or even sinks. These enclosed areas make them feel protected on all sides, like a cozy little fortress where nothing can sneak up on them. Now here's where it gets really sweet. Scent plays an absolutely massive role in where your cat decides to nap. Cats have scent glands all over their bodies, and they use smell to navigate their world in ways we can barely imagine. When your cat curls up on your worn hoodie, your pillow, or right on top of the spot where you were just sitting, they're not being clingy. They're being comforted. Your scent makes them feel safe and loved. It's like a security blanket that smells like home. This is also why cats love to sleep on laptops, books, or anything you've been using. It's warm from your hands and it smells like you, which is basically the jackpot in the feline world. Temperature and texture are also huge factors. Cats have a higher body temperature than humans, and they love warmth. That sunny windowsill in the afternoon? Pure bliss. Your laptop that's been running all day? Toasty paradise. Even your lap after you've been sitting for a while becomes prime real estate. Texture matters too. Cats adore soft, yielding surfaces like blankets, fleece, and yes, unfortunately, your freshly folded laundry. But they also love variety. You might notice your cat switches between the soft bed, the cool tile floor, and the scratchy rug depending on the season, or even the time of day. They're little comfort connoisseurs, always seeking the perfect sleeping experience. Here's something you might not have noticed. Cats love elevated spots. If your cat has ever claimed the top of the fridge, a bookshelf, or the back of the couch, it's because height equals security in the cat kingdom. From up high, they can survey their territory, keep an eye on everything happening below, and feel like the rulers of their domain. It's a strategic choice that taps into their wild ancestry, where being up in a tree meant safety from ground predators. If your cat has a weird but adorable favorite nap spot, hit like. Subscribe for more cat behavior secrets, and comment below where your kitty loves to snooze the most. Another quirky habit cats have is rotating their sleeping spots. You might wonder why your cat doesn't just pick one cozy place and stick with it. Well, in the wild, staying in one spot too long could make a cat predictable and vulnerable. By switching up their napping locations, they're keeping themselves alert and also marking different parts of their territory with their scent. It's their way of saying, this is mine, and this is mine. And oh yeah, this over here is mine too. If you have multiple cats, the sleeping spot situation gets even more interesting. Cats in multi-cat households often establish a hierarchy, and you'll notice certain spots become more desirable. The top cat might claim the best sunny spot, or the highest perch, while others work around them. Sometimes cats will choose to sleep near each other if they're bonded, and other times they'll deliberately spread out to maintain their own space. It's a delicate social dance that reveals a lot about their relationships with each other. But here's the most heartwarming part. Where your cat chooses to sleep can tell you a lot about how much they trust you. If your cat sleeps on your bed, especially right next to you or on your pillow, that's a massive compliment. They're choosing to be vulnerable in your presence, which means they see you as safe, loving, and trustworthy. When they curl up on your lap, chest, or even your feet, they're saying, "You're my person, and I feel safest with you." It's one of the purest forms of love a cat can show. Every sleeping spot your cat chooses tells a story, one woven with threads of comfort, instinct, trust, and love. Whether they're snoozing in that expensive bed you bought, a random cardboard box, or draped across your stomach at 3 in the morning, they're telling you something important. And when your cat chooses to sleep near you, curled up close and purring softly, remember this. In a world full of options, in a house full of cozy corners, they chose you. You're not just their favorite sleeping spot. You're their safest place in the world.